The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you have the Dow Industrials up 5. It hit a new all-time high this morning at the open. We're at 22,163 right now. Nasdaq down 23. S&Ps are off 3.5. We have the gold contract trading up 150 at 13.29. Silver's down 5 cents, $17.81 a barrel, an ounce. Oil caught another bid. We're into the $50 mark, just hit it, up 73 cents, $50.03. We get natural gas coming out at 10:30.
Good morning. Yes, we do.
Yeah, and the oil is kind of interesting, man. You know, when we traded it yesterday, it was just, well, we didn't take the volatility trade. It was flat. But it got a bid later on in the day. Bonds, 10-year note down 1 tick, 126.13. 30-year bond up 6 ticks, 155. They pulled back last 3 days with light volume, folks. Bottom line, they still look to me like they want higher price, lower yield. King dollar down 193 ticks, 92.315. Now, King dollar caught a bid yesterday, had the volume. Went higher today, still has volume behind the move. The euro is at 118 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is trading out here at 110.5 to the U.S. dollar. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, and TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, you want to understand the option market upside down, the futures market, whether you're on the East Coast, West Coast. If you're on the West Coast on your car, going to work right now, remember, you can just go right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com. You hit Tiger TV. You're going to get some great HD quality, and you're going to get some fabulous education. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Tommy O'Brien, how's everything going there in sunny Florida?
It's going good. Little by little, we're getting back together. I still don't have electricity, but the office is up and running, and I got a generator, so it's not the end of the world.
Right, exactly. Now, do you have a generator built in your house, or did you rent one?
No, I wish I did. Yeah, no, I don't.
You can always tell the generators that's the only lit house on the block, right?
No, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. And that, that Generac, they're going to make a lot of money after this thing, because
I agree completely.
Yeah.
I have a brother who's the president of a steel company, and they do a lot of business with Generac. And this is the time of year where their sales just go kaboom.
It is, because what happens with Generac, folks, it works on propane gas, natural gas. Right. And they work. That's the bottom line. They work really well.
It goes off. The lights go off, and it counts like, I think, 20, 30 seconds, and then it kicks on, and the lights go right back on. And you can do it for, obviously this is not a recommendation, but you can do a little one, which does part of your house, all the essentials, or you can do a big one for the whole house.
Right. No. And it's for the amount of time I've gone to the gas station to fill up 5-gallon things. Listen, it's not the end of the world. It's 12 hours at work. So, but bottom line, they'll make money.
I have a Generac, I have a generator for my house.
Yeah.
It's just very nice.
It's well worth it.
It's a nice insurance policy.
It's a huge insurance policy. Sure. Huge. Right. No doubt, man. No doubt.
So we got some inflation.
Yeah.
At least something that appears on the scope of inflation, Tom.
Right.
CPI up 0.4.
It's going to be. We were talking about this yesterday too. It's like it seems that whether it's housing, whether it's food, whether it's education, has been going up. But bottom line, now you got it in these numbers. And
and remember something, housing, Tom, is the most dominant part of that number.
Yes.
So housing was up 1.4%.
Yeah.
In price. So that's actually a good sign, because housing has been lagging. Housing has been struggling the last few months, so to see housing jump back, which is a big part of that CPI, that's an uplifting number for sure.
No, it is. And
that said, 10-year yield just kind of hanging out. 2.19.
Listen, it's still, I'm sure you saw that Austria sold that 100-year bond yesterday at 2.1%. It's like, oh my God, like $4.5 billion. Wouldn't you like to be on that side, right?
I did not see that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
100 years.
100. And so check this out. Well, I didn't pull up the other bond, but they had
at only 2.1%.
At 2.1%. Yeah. Well, they had already sold a 70-year bond, and the 70-year bond got crushed.
Yeah, it went from 1,000 like 840.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. You know, so it's amazing, man. I mean, it's just, so every time I look at that, Kevin, you know, it's like, lower rate seems to be here. I know it sounds insane, but it's just like, you know, if you can sell that for $4.5 billion, I can't even figure out who bought it. I mean, you know, I know insurance
companies. I don't think anybody
companies.
that bought it's raising their hand right now either. With the press.
If I went into a bank and they say they would loan me money for 100 years for 2%.
Oh.
I would say, how much money do you have?
Exactly.
How much money can you lend me?
Totally.
You put in the number. I'll take it all.
If you can't make 2%, right? And right.
With 100 years to map it out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, that is! I cannot believe that. I'm trying to digest that. Dude,
he's going to be Googling like a madman when he gets out.
Listen, I agree, man. I mean, and folks, it's important to understand that too, because that's not shot money. $4.5 billion.
Yeah.
You know, that means that someone is betting that guess what? We're going to be in low rates for a long time.
Right.
Oh my goodness! Who would take the other side of that trade?
That's why I said nobody's raising their hand real quick, because that's
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Seriously. Hey, so, you know, bottom line is that this market, you know, the VIX, no one's worried still. I mean, you know, it popped to 11 this morning for like all about a split second.
Yeah.
Right. They you know, a couple. It just seems. Now, obviously, everything could change without notice, but it seems like every time they try to sell this market, there's bids below it.
Yeah.
And they get bought up. And so it appears like buying the dips has been working for the last 60, you know, 30 to 45, 60 days.
No, big time. And in this particular case, it seems like the dip we're talking about is only like 4 or 5 S&P points.
Well, now you're right, Tom. You're starting to not even get that.
Right.
You know, which tells me, now, again, I'm not, this is my theory. This is just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I believe that, you know, any move on taxes this year has got another leg up in this market. It's what you have to think, right?
Yeah. Well, that's going to be the next news for sure. I mean, you know.
Exactly. If they come out with some news on taxes, look out.
Right. And, you know, the bottom line is that it looks like they got enough time, man. I mean, it didn't seem like they had enough time 2 weeks ago, but right now, I mean, if they're going to start cutting deals, you know, they cut that debt deal quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Trump is having Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer at the White House for dinner.
Right.
What kind of world are we living in, Tom?
Totally. That's why it's saying that the deal's going to be cut. I mean,
my goodness.
It brings it up. There's no doubt about that. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. Whatever he negotiates with them, whether you like it or not, part of it better be a wall, or he's going to have some trouble with his base.
Well, you see the battle of rhetoric this morning. So what actually got talked about, and it's anyone's guess from what we're
right.
If he's given up on all these things like DACA, they're gonna take DACA and they're gonna say whether it is or not, and I don't think it is, but they're gonna say amnesty. Oh, you're giving amnesty,
and they already are.
Right?
Yep. It's a battle.
So it's going to be very interesting.
Folks, right here, 45 minutes. Go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. You're going to get great option education, futures education. Kevin, you have a great one, a safe one. We look forward to the show in 45 minutes.
Thanks for having me, guys. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.
Thanks, Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 20. You get the Nasdaq down 23. S&Ps are off $1.50. And, you know, we were just talking that real estate. One of the Tigers sent a link over. This is absolutely phenomenal, actually, when you look at this. It's almost hard to comprehend. Where did I put it? I minimized it.
There you go.
So this is in...
it's stuck, unfortunately.
In Sunnyvale, California. A house just less than 2,000 square feet sold at $782,000 over the asking price. $2.47 million.
That is crazy. Unfortunately, it's just frozen right there for where it is, so we can't scroll up or down.
$1,200.
Yes, they listed it for $2 million and sold about 2.7, 2.8, right?
Listed for 1.6.
Yeah, so about.
And sold for 2.47. Okay. That's unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Anyway, I guess they.
There we go.
Look at that. And here's the house, folks. You're going to be in shock when you see the house.
So $2.5 million will buy you.
That's right. Nothing. And
it buys you land, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh well, you know what? It's close to a high job market with big money, right?
To put it, yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what they're paying for.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
It's about 3.5 miles from Apple's new spaceship campus.
Yeah.
So,
well, there you go.
Good luck finding property within a few miles of that place.
Center of the universe.
Really? Yeah.
Right. No doubt. Yeah. Let's go over and take a look at the natural gas market, folks. And if you haven't test drove the Nadex product, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You can hit that banner, bring up the platform, and you can walk along with us as we take a look at these defined option contracts.
So we'll jump into natural gas. Let's jump into the 11 a.m.s first. We'll take a look. So we're looking at currently the October contract, trading at about 305.
We hit some movement this morning, huh?
We sure did. I'm guessing that was on CPI. Yep, or CPI and jobless, both coming out at 8:30. There's that 8:30 spike. We had a little bit of volatility both ways, whether it was currencies, commodities, gold, so forth. So jumping back, 11 a.m. Oh, we're in the binary, excuse me. So we'll go back to commodity spreads, natural gas. Here's our 11 a.m.s. So 305 is the point that it does line up kind of precisely. So that would be nice if you wanted to make kind of a volatility trade where right now the market's at 305.12, so barely above 305. Here's our positive spread going 20 cents up from 305, costing us about $13, right? 13 ticks above that 305 floor. And same thing vice versa on the way down, 305 to 285, $11. And that's, it's a hair above 305 right now.
So 2.4 pennies, right? 24 bucks.
Yes, 2.4 pennies. Yeah, so anywhere between, about 307.5 to 302.5 would be your break-even points, and your max loss coming in right at 305.
And that's the October contract, so let's take a look at this. Look at crude. Crude's got a bid. That's up 1.5%. We'll go back to that in a second. Gas. There we are. Okay.
So that's going to be a different contract.
That's the November contract. Okay. Let me just see what it looks like here. Okay, so that had some movements. It's got a lot of support at this 310. This one does.
It's kind of right exactly where it is.
Right. Yeah, I'm just going to hang tight because that. What's intriguing here is that it does look like to me that it's a bullish bias, though, which would be nice for that because that bullish part of that trade is right at it, isn't it? If we go back to that for a second.
I'm not sure what you mean by the bullish side's right at it.
Well, we're at 305. I mean, you take a look at it, so the 305.
Well, the bearish side is too, though. So, I mean, this is kind of right at the floor and the ceiling of both trades.
Okay.
So it's not. This is one of those that is.
It doesn't have a bias.
No, that's. I mean, look, we're at 305.
Yeah.
6. I guess it's 6 ticks above right now.
Right.
So that's the reason why this one is going to be 15, and this one's going to be 9. There's your 6 ticks.
There's the 24.
You're paying 6 ticks of intrinsic value. I mean, you have.
Okay.
0.6 of a penny of intrinsic value to the bullish side, if you want to put that, so yeah, it's a hair bullish, but nothing that I would get too caught up in.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's moving a little right now.
Yeah. No, it's had some volatility for sure. Even, at 9 o'clock, it was about 304, so now it's about, a penny and a half above where it was just an hour and a half ago.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the oil market here for a second.
Yeah.
So oil caught the bid after we were off the air in the morning yesterday.
Okay.
I had looked at it in the afternoon because it was like, okay, hey, how would that move? Here's the... no, that's
overnight.
Yeah. So here's the morning, and then...
yeah, it just kept going.
Yeah, like 1 o'clock, it really started getting something underneath it. So... yeah, see this oil that pushed yesterday with volume 346,000. So we got 50.62 is game. Well, you're right, 50.56 right now.
Right there, a nickel away.
Yep. And if that's doing anything to the XLE.
It should be, right?
Yep, yeah, it is. It's putting 72 cents underneath it. Your swing point $67, and that's going to get hit too. You're at 66.95 right now. Inside the NDX 100, let's look at inside the NDX, the strength versus the weakness. So the strength out here is AMAT, that's up 1.6%. C-Trip's up 1.4%. CLAC is up 0.9. Is that Henry? Yeah, Henry Schein is down 3. INCY is off 2.3. Gilead's off 1.9.
Who is Henry Schein subsidized? They're going to be funding some deal. I forget what it was.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
okay.
They're maybe just going to the
distributed healthcare products and services.
Going to the news for them. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Dental market.
No,
Falls,
okay. I was
Stuyvesant,
thinking of something
Amazon
else.
fit to the dental market.
Yeah, I was thinking of something else.
That's interesting. They're in the dental market. I didn't know that. Distributes healthcare products and services, including practice management software, healthcare practitioners.
Interesting. Their operations include direct marketing, telesales, and field sales.
Yeah.
$13 billion company. Not bad.
Movie, let's see. Movie, what did I say? Movie Pass? Yeah. This Movie Pass deal, yeah, let's see if I can find the story. No, okay, well, I'll try to find the story.
Sure.
There was a story I was coming across yesterday. So the Movie Pass, they're selling it at $10 a month. That started August 15th. They sold so many of them that people were waiting 6 or 8 weeks. But what I found really intriguing was that, so it was a private equity firm that bought them. And then they brought it down to $10. AMC theaters are going out of their mind. And,
okay.
And so the way it works is this.
Go ahead, yeah.
So watch this. Is that AMC, all these movie theaters made your Movie Pass, all right? They made a deal with you that when a Movie Pass person shows up, you have to pay them a certain amount. That's it. You know what I mean? And we don't know what that amount is. Whether it's $7 a ticket, $15 a ticket.
The company needs to pay.
That's correct.
Right.
The theaters, right? And
let's finish it up on the other side.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 8. Nasdaq's down 23. S&Ps are down 1.5.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 23. You get the Nasdaq. No, Dow is up 4. Nasdaq is down 21. S&Ps are off 2. We'll go to the natural gas, but we have that movie pass story too. We'll go over that as soon as we get.
Some natural gas.
There she
Bit
goes.
of a bid.
Yeah.
So not even really to only a penny and a half almost where we're trading just a moment ago. So 306.6 is where we're trading. And
natural gas inventories rose 91 BCF.
Yeah, 91 billion cubic feet. So we'll see where that shakes out, but a little bit of a bid currently, but only about a penny. So those types of trades would need more than that to be profitable.
Yeah, we needed more than 2.4 pennies.
Yeah, so about, just to follow my mouth, there it is, as it's following my cursor. 3075 up here would be kind of your break even to the positive side for that 11 a.m. trade. And there we go. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, let's jump back. We'll see where that ends up in a few minutes. So we found the article you were talking about, right? Movie Pass. So looks like this was published yesterday at about 2:30 in the afternoon. So you kind of talked about where this is a former Netflix executive. They're charging
Found it too.
Okay.
Found it. Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
They're charging $9.95, down from about $30 a month for kind of unlimited movie viewing. And so the offer, which shocked some industry watchers when it was unveiled, is opposed by AMC. So it's interesting, though. This goes into further. So the company needs to pay AMC. The company pays these movie companies every time they go.
Right.
So the company is the one that is actually making the bet that you'll buy the service for $10 a month and you won't go as much as you think you'll go.
Exactly.
But AMC isn't making that bet. It'd be interesting to see why they oppose it, because they're not the one that are handing out unlimited tags. They're getting paid a certain amount, and we'll see if it goes in here. So where's it say where they only had 9 people?
Just move up a little. It's at the very beginning. Yeah. So this company, it went.
They announced it August 15th, and that's when people probably heard about this. We talked about it.
Move down a little.
Sure.
There it is, right there.
Here we go. Yeah. So MoviePass Chief Executive Officer Mitch Lowe, co-founder of Netflix, totally underestimated demand with a staff of just 9 people when they announced it. Nowhere near prepared. Since boosted the team to 35. Wow, quite a staff they've got. And you'll see that they had, I believe it was 400,000. Yeah, 400,000 subscriptions that they're dealing with
as of Tuesday.
Yeah.
Isn't that unbelievable?
It is. So customers who signed up in mid-August, August 15th, will get their subscription accounts, their cards, by September 10th, the service says on its website. Well, we're past that point, though. I'm not sure. The company aims to acquire at least 2.5 million additional paying subscribers in the next year and retain 2.1 million of those, assuming it receives at least $10 million in additional funding. And let's just scroll down. So go ahead. Do you want to control this?
No. I just want to show you that what happened here is that this company's been out there forever. And then, see that, and they sold the majority stake in August, and that changed everything inside the business structure.
They also cut the price from $30 to $10. That's what changed everything, actually. They had the service at $30.
I understand that, but a new company came in and bought it. That's my point.
Okay.
The service got sold, and this guy came in. They sold the whole thing.
Okay.
This Movie Pass was out here forever, but the new company came in with Mitch, and they're like, okay, man, here we go.
Sure.
We got action.
Sure. So with less than a month since the rollout, some bugs are still being worked through. Just 8 days into the new offer, Movie Pass announced a delay of 2 to 3 weeks in delivering the cards, of course. So they said September 10th. I'm sure everybody doesn't have them if they had 9 employees trying to send out 400,000 cards, right? Hiccups aside, the head of 20th Century Fox movie studio has other reasons for calling the offer wacky. It does concern me, the idea of commoditizing film prices and the film experience. I don't even know what that means, to be fair.
They want you to spend more money.
Yeah, right. It's not hard to see why MoviePass's offer has the industry up in arms. They charge $9.95, less than the price of a single movie ticket in some cities. In exchange, foots the bill for every film they attend during that period. The company plans to earn money by aggregating data on moviegoers' habits, advertising, and merchandise sold through its platform, and possibly share profits when subscribers splurge on in-theater popcorn, treats. We know how much that costs.
Yeah.
Customers spend an average of 123% more on concessions when their tickets are free. So I guess it makes sense. You're only spending $10 a month. You don't care if you're buying popcorn at $12 a pop.
Right. What's going to be intriguing, trying to figure out how do they track that, right?
Yeah. And we'll have to get the exact statistics of how much they're paying AMC and so forth as the company.
It'd be great to know.
Yeah,
right.
and I think it'll be out there. Yeah.
It's good. It's amazing. I don't even go to the movies a lot, but I'm thinking I'll buy a few of them. Same thing. I mean, because
buy a few for you and other people. You only need one. What do you mean?
Well, I need one for Bridget. I need one for the kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Why not? You know what I mean? It's like a couple.
I agree.
I guess.
What has to happen though is that you have to go to a movie at least once every 2 months. When's the last time you went to a movie every 2 months?
I didn't.
That's what they're banking on. Just to put it.
No, exactly. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that for sure.
You got to go to 6 movies a year. Not many people go to 6 movies a year.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Because they're making the bet that you won't. Otherwise, they're losing money on
for sure.
I'm sure they'll end up losing money on some people, just as Netflix did. Remember? I mean, Netflix probably lost money, and I'm going back to the days when they were shipping out CDs, right?
Right.
For the people that would turn them around every single day.
Yep.
Netflix was losing money on those people. But we all know the people that, yourself and myself included, where you kept the same DVD sitting on top of your counter for 3 months at a time, paying the bill every month, and that's how they grew to be the company they are.
I know.
So we'll see.
The thing that's really cool about the business plan is that it's such a large market.
Yeah. We see 400,000 orders in no time, right?
Huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely huge.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Folks, Boston, September 30th, come visit us.
That's right.
It's 2 weeks from this Saturday.
Otherwise, 16 days, man. The countdown is on. We're going to be there before we know it.
So it's going to be at the Boston Marriott, which is in Burlington, Mass., right outside Boston.
That's right.
Starts at 7:45 in the morning. Get continental breakfast. Then our man, Mr. Dan Cook's going to go up 15 minutes. Tommy's going to be up there 15 minutes explaining the binaries, the spreads. I'm going to go up for an hour and a half talking quality, volume, cause and effect, the ABC structures, swing points, testing. A little coffee break. Daryl's going to be up there teaching for an additional 90 minutes, and then Daryl and I will take questions for an additional 45 minutes. So 7:45 in the morning to about 1 in the afternoon. All these tigers and tigresses.
Get some beautiful fall weather. I'm looking forward to it.
We're going to be psyched.
Totally.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. It's...
You got Red Sox playing the Houston Astros that weekend. We'll see if we maybe partake in some of that fun. Lots of good late September baseball. See what happens.
Baseball in Boston in September. Where are the Red Sox right now? Are they doing?
They're doing well. Yeah, they're leading their division, I believe. So it's the rush to the playoffs, man. This is when things get exciting.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at the some of the higher volume stocks out here. And yesterday you just had a sideways market. Bottom line, we'll see if they're going to be the same thing out here today. First Data is down 49 cents. Equifax down again.
Who knows when that'll get a bid, right?
Oh, man. That is...
So it came out last night. We'll talk about it again. I saw a story that the reason they were hacked is because a 2-month-old patch was not repaired.
Really?
So it speaks to just complete ignorance. Nothing sophisticated. 2-month-old patch. They could have done it.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to my hometown for a workshop about the art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for this special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 6. You get the Nasdaq down 16. S&Ps are off $1.50.
So here we go, right?
Equifax.
Yeah. So the reason why they're dropping today, among one of many, who knows, you know, I mean, people are selling it no matter what. But so this talks a little bit about the actual vulnerability that they exploited. So you have Apache Struts, which is a open source software. So the company security community has been abuzz for days trying to figure out how this happened. The Apache Software Foundation, which oversees the open source software, had issued a patch in March for the flaw Equifax blamed. So they issued it in March, and 2 months later is when the breach occurred. And this was no small patch, as in, you know, you think about a patch, you think about update your phone update, you know, it's not that simple. But for a company like this, with the data they have, this should have been something immediate.
And they take in $3.5 billion.
Yeah, you just pulled it up for a year, I know. Right. So the vulnerability was a critical weakness for many large websites that were built using the software. While many companies don't apply software patches immediately, and I was reading, we'll jump into this article real quick because I think that's the one I was reading. You have to rebuild every type of app that's on your web server. You then have to test it. So it's not like you hit the button to update things and it's one day. But again, for a company like this with everyone's data, it's something that should be an immediate, you know, take some of that $3 billion you're taking in annually, right? And let's just jump over here because I think this is the article that I read. It's such small print. So yeah, this speaks about a little though. The flaw in, I'm going to zoom this in so everyone can kind of read it. There we go. The flaw in Apache Struts framework was fixed on March 6th. 3 days later, the bug was already under mass attack by hackers who were exploiting the flaw to install rogue applications on web servers. 5 days after that, the exploit showed few signs of letting up. I mean, this was just evidence that, like, hackers were aware. They were coming after the data. They were installing. So Thursday's disclosure strongly suggests Equifax failed to update its web applications. It's that simple. I mean, you talk about it doesn't take much in today's day and age to lose everything, and that's what happened. So
and
they did not do their due diligence there, no matter what, for sure. It is.
Let's go to our man, Charlie in Framingham. Charlie, what's going on, brother?
Never better.
That's a beautiful
Charlie,
thing,
good
man.
morning, man.
Good to hear from you, man.
You guys are doing well. I wish I could attend your seminar, but we're still going up to Maine on the weekend, so
awesome, man.
Won't be able to do that.
Well, we'll miss you, man.
Enjoy that beautiful Maine fall weather, man. I bet it's amazing up there late September.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Plus, the water gets a little bit warmer, so it's good.
Does it really get warmer? Or are you
by
just
Maine
joking?
standards. No, he's being serious, I think.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, it got up to 64.
Oh, my
Come on.
God.
Get that blood flowing, man.
64. God. We won't go in there.
I would keep you refreshed
We won't go
and
in there
awake.
if it's 74 anymore.
Seriously.
Well, all the Canadians love it because up their way it's much colder.
Well,
Yeah.
they're tough. They're tough anyway.
Totally.
They got tough skin, which is good.
Tough for that cold. You got to be.
Exactly.
Okay, well, welcome back, guys. I'm glad that you're safe.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You
Thank you.
got back online pretty quickly, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
from a
our
business
bill, it was only
standpoint
one
and from
day.
a
Our
client
building was
service.
closed, and that was it. It was up and going, so it was great.
Yeah.
What are we going to look
All
at?
right. AUY. I got in it a few days ago, and it's pretty close to what I bought it at. I'm just wondering where it may be heading.
Okay, so you get Yamana Gold. You know, I like this equity. You got the low out here is 221, the high is 480. You know, this caught a bid. You know, got up to that 317. Had some decent volume, and you're pulling back with light volume. I mean, I think it can get down to that 270. Well, 277 it did today. 274, Charlie.
He's looking at like October 16th, that big day, the high kind of August 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I suspect it's going to hold somewhere in here, though. They're all kind of acting the same, and I think they're all coming down to, like, where the 16th to the 25th, they just traded sideways.
It's kind of that late August consolidation.
You get a nice contraction of volume out here today. That's for sure, and that's what we're going to need. That's you know, because this was a nice run, and you know, you get a pullback happening, and you can see. Yeah, look on the weekly too. That's interesting. So on the weekly, 265 is your number.
Yeah, and that's going back to July 28th.
Yeah, and that's going to be. You can penetrate it. It's going to be hard to stay into that. That's 64 million shares there. And thus far, we've come back with 29 million. You're on Thursday. Let me just see what this did yesterday. It's 7 million, yeah. So you're not going to go from, you know, you're not going to have higher volume than that at this particular point.
Where would you put a stop? Would it be down a little below 265? Is that a good place, or?
Yeah, because you wouldn't. What happens is this: is that, you know, when these small stocks, folks, okay, what happens percentage-wise, they move huge. You know what I mean? So you really got to be picky on where you're putting these stops, man, because, you know, they can move 10 cents in a heartbeat, man. Now, I wouldn't necessarily go all the way down to 243. I wouldn't go to the end of it. Do you know what I mean? You can just dig yourself. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's put the weekly up again, because that would be a better way of digging into that 265. So I'd put it like 259 or something, Charlie. You know, I wouldn't. The 265 is the top of that area, and it should realistically, you know, hopefully it doesn't even get down there. But if it gets down there, you know, it's going to take quite a bit to penetrate that by another 5 cents, 6 cents.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Great. I always appreciate your advice.
Well, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here, man.
Yeah,
Boy,
we'll make it a great one.
Time flies, doesn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, hey, you know, I'm 70 and a half.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. So when we were when we were in New Hampshire, how many years ago were we in New Hampshire?
2000.
I don't know, was it
2003?
It was probably around, we met probably around, I had been listening to you on the radio, and I think when you were in New Hampshire, it was probably around the bubble burst in
2002, 2003.
Yeah.
When I lost a ton.
Oh,
like a lot of people
CMGI. Oh, my God. Forget that. Forget I even said that. Yeah, right. Oh, my God.
Cancel.
That's right. Cancel. No doubt. Move on. But hey, the bottom line is that there's life after death, Charlie. You already know that,
Hey,
so, yeah.
As my friend says, I haven't stepped in any graves.
Yeah, right. That's a beautiful thing, man. Well, listen, man.
You guys have yeah.
It's always a pleasure, Charlie.
Thanks.
Have a
You
great
too,
one, man.
Take care, man.
Have a safe one.
Bye-bye.
Charlie used to work with us up in Nashville, folks.
No,
Great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy, man.
Sent me a nice email when we were sending out for that Irma.
Did he?
Updates for sure.
Yeah, he's great, man.
He is.
Man, time is a trip, isn't it?
It sure is, man.
Baby. Watch out. It's hard to believe. It's 2017. Hey, to the next 17 years.
There you
That's
go.
all we can do. Let's go take a look at the good old dollar here. So DXZ7. Nope, not that one. DXC7. Yeah, so we've done 25,000 contracts. This is going to be like a little, it's going to be a higher high with volume. This thing's pushing with volume.
And that's, again, the day you're getting inflation data for the dollar and jobless claims as well, but inflation data for sure.
Right.
We can see that spike on it, right.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Front page of our website. Come visit us. September 30th, folks. Boston Marriott in Burlington, Mass. Dow right now is up 7. Nasdaq's down 13. S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 10, Nasdaq's down 13, S&P's are flat. And coming up next, of course, we get swim lessons, and then we get man, Mr. Basil Chapman, and Steve Rhodes is back, folks. He's going to be back at 1 today.
Gotta love it. Getting back to normal on that coast as well.
Yep.
He's fighting the good fight, and so he's got electricity, he's got internet. I'm sure he's raring to go 1 o'clock for sure.
Then I'm in Mr. Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. It's Thursday already. And I'm in Mr. Andy Hecht.
That it is.
Tuesday, Thursday, that was quick, man.
It's a quick week with everything we have going on here.
There's no doubt.
I know you're still battling for electricity, man. Hopefully that gets fixed soon.
Yeah. Hot water's a premium.
Oof. Along with air conditioning, man.
Yeah, well, I got air hooked up with the generators, too. But
yeah, no,
it's not like central air, man.
For sure. So checking in on natural gas one final time for the hour. So a little bit of a bid, $308.80. So you'd be looking at $38, $38.50 right now that you can get back. So a little bit of a profit, right? What was it costing us? About 26?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah,
and
so
305. Yeah.
So a little bit of a profit for sure, but you can still see with quite a move there, not a massive profit, right?
Right.
So just keeping things in check, but natural gas, quite a bit. I mean, just backing things up a little bit. Whoops, I backed it up too far there. But quite a bit. We were just under 290 on the 11th of September, and we're 308.
And it's interesting. Let's just go to GOOG. Let's just see. So Google just came out. I don't know if they come out with the press. Who did? Let's see. I just saw something coming across. Google's going to make an announcement on, what was it? October something. Going after, I can't picture.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, there's their hardware events. So they're going to be talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Schedule hardware events. So.
But they're going to have their own phone, right? And I think they already might.
Yeah.
So.
You don't hear about it though. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. We got a Think or Swim coming up. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 13, Nasdaq's up 12, S&P's a flat. Bottom line, you get a flat market. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for